I'm going to show you something that's going to air tomorrow morning on Good Morning America. This is Joe Biden on what we used to call Reagan Democrats. Nope, that's not him. That's not him at all.
We eat Happy Meals because they make us happy. You know who doesn't eat a Happy Meal? People who aren't happy all the time. And there are a lot of those.
Anybody but Donald Trump. Anyone.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
The Burger King sees an opportunity in that reality. It's introducing real meals.
Burger King, you playing games. You don't care. You don't care about the people.
How are we still here? Snap out of it. Toughen up.
Stop it.
President Trump's furious reaction to Facebook's action showcases that he is, I'm sorry to say, the InfoWars president.
Oh my.
He is promoting the same alternative universe as InfoWars and sharing videos from repugnant characters. Now, InfoWars, of course, is that web show and website led by rageaholic Alex Jones.
Oh my God, we're being invaded by South American walruses.
Full of fear-mongering and conspiracy theorizing, InfoWars tells viewers that the world is out to get them.
Lava spill out into central Virginia and make temperatures in Richmond at 350 degrees.
On Saturday, Trump went on a Twitter spree and said it's so great to watch this while sharing a video from InfoWars. He also retweeted a strange video about Islam from a user named Deep State Exposed that buys into the QAnon theory. This is troubling stuff. The president is clearly trying to tap into conservative concerns about right-wing censorship, social media censorship. How real are those concerns, though?
We should also talk about how he's trying to tear down credible sources for news. The Washington Post. No. The New York Times. CNN.
You sit on a throne.
These news organizations have the ability to be on Twitter and
Why
Facebook.
are they not banned?
Absolutely.
Right, while saying that the InfoWars should be reinstated. It's nuts.
That's what you sound like.
I'm going to show you something that's going to air tomorrow morning on Good Morning America. This is Joe Biden on what we used to call Reagan Democrats. Nope, that's not him. That's not him at all.
In Pursuit of Truth presents a dramatic reading with your host, Sir Patrick Mack of Maplethorpe.
I am told this is a garbage disposal? I've never seen a garbage disposal. I've never had one in any place I've ever lived. It is terrifying. I don't know what to use it for. Or what its purpose is. Like food scraps? Like, is this environmentally sound? I don't know.
Sometimes I think I'm talking to myself during these podcasts, Brian. But then I realize your voice is so much more whinier and so much more squeaky than mine is. Yeah, whatever. Shouldn't we be introducing the podcast, Ed? Good plan. Anyhow, Crass and Cast is the name of the podcast, and Defending What's Left is the name of the game. Oh, I see what you did there, Brian. Defending What's Left. How clever. Whether Donald Trump's blocking us on Twitter or some far-right wingers gonna be attacking us with lies and filth.
They attacked me once again.
There's really only one thing that we want to concentrate on, and that's the truth.
That ain't true!
The truth.
That's not true!
You know, Twitter gives us 280 characters to tweet our thoughts. We hope to use these podcasts to elaborate on that and go beyond the 280 characters and spread the truth.
Stop it! Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
That's why we're presenting this podcast to you, Crass and Cast. If you can help us get this podcast off the ground, you can help us continue running it, we would forever be grateful. And I'm sure Donnie Orangeface probably won't be too happy. Yeah, and as we've always been doing for the last 2 years, we're going to concentrate on news. Some of the more complicated, fiascos you could say surrounding Donald Trump.
New at 5:30, NBC2 learning more about a raid on a home in South Fort Myers. Property records show the home on Anchorage Way off Iona Road is owned by Edward and Brian Krasenstein.
I mean, there's so much going on. There's so much happening, and it's so easy to lose track of who's who and what's what.
Who are you?
Fiasco. I like that word, Brian, because the thing here is we want to spread the truth. We want to fact check. Whether it's Donald Trump, whether it's other members of the Republican Party, whether it's members of the Democratic Party. We just want to fact check the media. We want to fact check everyone because I think facts are what really matter here, and that's what history is going to look at. History is going to look at the fact. Yeah, so let's do this, Ed. Let's do it.
Arroz. Y me llama el cocinero. Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera. Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Miren, bañador. En las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Jesús. Jesús. Había subido la marea y encontré una paella. Y la encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de Chipiona, del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y adentro la vende paellera. ¡Asómate, mira dónde llega el agua! Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante. Había subido la marea. Jesús, hay que hacer ahora con los 2 sacos de arroz. ¡Ay, llama para Sevilla! ¡Llama a Sevilla que traigo paella! ¡Ay, Jesús, y yo con el bañador y con la paella! ¡El cocinero! No vea, para Sevilla. Y al último, que cuando ya salió la bien de regla, estamos llorando los dos. Me cobró el tío la paella. Me cobró a 500 veces la paella. Y ya no fui más. Me fui andando a coger los amarillos hasta hoy.
Boom.
Okay. Boom.
Breaking. Boom.
Big shot.
Breaking. Boom cub.
Ota a snake.
Boom cub. Boom. Retweet.
Boom.
Retweet. Retweet that.
You're feeling that? Yeah, but you don't know. I see you shivering in that. Don't get shook, man's air. You're protected it, yeah? Boom.
Boom cub. Boom. Retweet. Retweet. Retweet that.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your robes. I am getting so hot, I will take my robe off.
Impeach Trump 2019.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? You get me? Boom.
We love the FBI. We love the FBI. Okay, in all seriousness.
Yo, killing me with this.
And it's not something a lot of you guys want to even think about. So we want to make sure that with our facts, we also... What are you doing?
Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes.
I'm going to show you something that's going to air tomorrow morning on Good Morning America. This is Joe Biden on what we used to call Reagan Democrats. Nope, that's not him. That's not him at all.
I've been a student of government all my life. I watched the Watergate hearings. From the beginning to the end. The president thinks that the special counsel's investigation is a witch hunt. He cannot stop it. Chicken Bar should have shown up today and answered questions. He was afraid of Norm Ison. No. Fixer. The Black Sox look clean compared to this team.
There it is. You brought props, I see, with you here. What is the message you're trying to send?
The message is that Bill Barr is a chicken. He was chicken to come to the House. He stands on shaky ground. His legal premises are very, very obscure and rare and questionable. And his
Do you think your chicken prop plays into that?
I think the Attorney General deserves no respect.
People say that time heals all wounds.
John Mitchell didn't deserve any respect. People who abuse the Constitution. People.
In Pursuit of Truth presents a dramatic reading with your host, Sir Patrick Mack of Maplethorpe.
There's a rumor making the rounds today about big impending layoffs at CNN. A CNN spokeswoman is knocking it down on the record. No layoffs. There were voluntary buyouts throughout the organization, and about 100 people opted for it.
I'm going to show you something that's going to air tomorrow morning on Good Morning America. This is Joe Biden on what we used to call Reagan Democrats.
I'm running to serve you as the next
Nope, that's
president
not him.
of the United States of America.
That's not him at all.